What's the difference between Jennifer and J-Lo?
It's not like a huge difference. I think they're the same person. I think the J Lo kind of nickname that came so many years ago has become kind of just representative of the performer, and people think of like Jennifer as the person.
And J-Lo's quicker. You save time. 'Cause you're busy. She's running around. She's very busy.
A lot to do.
You're now the ambassador for Intimissimi, which is incredible.
Yes, I
Which
love it.
bra would make me look hot? Because I want to make this about me.
It depends, right? Like, are you looking for lift? Are you looking for like a sexy night out? Are you looking for like a cozy, comfy Sunday afternoon with a sweater? Like, do you want a cashmere top? Do you want to just be lounging around in your robe? Like, I love lounging around in a silk robe at home.
You should work in this store as a salesperson because I want to buy everything. Wait, so your go-to is like robe at home?
Our tendency is just to kind of like put on sweatpants.
Yeah, put on my dad's old shirt.
Yeah, or like
Spaghetti on it.
like a flannel or something like that, and that's cute. But there is something very empowering and sexy when you're that person like that you dreamed about in the movies and with the silk robe and walking from room to room. That makes me feel good.
And it's funny what you think to be confident because a lot of women, including myself, will be like, what would J-Lo do?
Right.
Like, how do I walk in this room?
That's what I would do.
It's silk.
Just making waffles on a Saturday in my silk robe.
Bacon or no?
Yeah.
She's wild. J-Lo,
Yes.
what is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
When I wake up in the morning,
Don't lie.
I won't. The first thing I do literally is I open my arms up. Oh, it's going to be an amazing day. Like I try to do an affirmation right away.
So
Like
you don't wake up and go, oh God, so many things can go wrong today. Ah, and then you hit snooze. You don't do that.
No, I try not to. I mean, I think that's all of our natural inclination, like, oh shit, what the fuck is going to go wrong today? But I try to keep it positive.
Okay, not to get too intimate, but
Yeah.
do we prefer a thong or a brief?
Like a thong. Oh. I do like a thong. Yeah.
I like granny panties, and my friends make fun of me. Because I have a booty too, and I like to keep it like together. You do? Yeah, I don't want to be flapping too much.
Right, I understand. Everybody has different preferences.
You're now the ambassador for Intimissimi, which is incredible. You know, when you're going on vacation for like 2 days, do you pack an abnormal amount of underwear?
Yes.
Why do people do
I
that?
pack an abnormal amount of everything. I do. I'm an overpacker. It's not my strong suit.
I don't see you being a minimalist. I didn't think that, actually.
I can be a minimalist with some things, but not with packing.
She's prepared. She's a prepared queen. How do you feel confident just in your underwear, in your body, existing?
I always think it's just a state of mind. Thinking about yourself in positive ways, because I think we all have negative kind of thoughts about ourselves all the time, like the insecure thoughts of like, oh, I wish my legs were longer, or I wish my hair was this, or I wish my, I was smarter, or I wish I was, this or that. At the end of the day, when you start really concentrating on like, I am a really good person, and I'm a great friend, and I am thoughtful, and I am kind, and I am caring, and I work hard, and I am a good mom. And when you start kind of more reaffirming that side of yourself,
And you become louder than those voices.
yes, you become louder and you become more confident with who you are. Because
Bitch, you're making me heal my inner child right now. I'm gonna cry. What's the best part about aging?
I think about myself in my 20s.
I hated myself in my 20s. It was the worst time ever.
Yeah, you really are kind of just figuring things out, and it's a great time. Like, I love that time. That time was amazing. But I really was lost in a lot of ways with what I really liked, what I really preferred. I think I was more of a people pleaser and trying to figure out like, what does this person want from me? How can I make this person like me? How can I do that? And now I feel like, what is it that fulfills me is really going to make me better for everybody else.
Yeah, people can sense the energy when you're comfortable in your skin, and that's like so hot.
Yeah, it's sexy.
It's sexy.
Yeah, their real power comes from the more comfortable you become in your own skin, and that only happens with time.
Speaking of sexiness, lace or no lace on lingerie?
I love lace. I love silk lace. I love all the pretty things, and listen, I need the comfort basics. I can't live without them. That's why I worked with Intimissimi on making more of the basics. I was like, you need the basics. Like, we all need the lacy, pretty things, and that's why I was drawn to the brand, because I don't think anybody does it better than this Italian brand. It's like the lace and the details and the embellishments and the embroidery and all of the stuff that they do is so like top notch, the silks, but we need our basics too.
I heard a rumor you only wear Italian undergarments.
Yes, I do.
Choking or cuddling?
That's hard because I love jokes. I'm gonna go.
Oh, I said choke.
Oh, choke. I'm like, how are those related? I'm not a choker. I'm a cuddler.
I feel like the fact you thought I said joke shows that you're a cuddler. Big or small spoon?
Big spoon.
You don't have to lie to me if you do small sometimes.
No, I do big spoon. You should see my spoons. They're so big.
Are blue balls real?
I think so. There's definitely like sexual frustration for sure.
How horny were you 20 years ago? What were you, like 16? That must have been crazy.
I was definitely going through it. I mean, I was definitely like this, pubescent 16-year-old going through having raging hormones.
What do you constitute as a beautiful soul? You were very into like, I don't want another pretty face, I want a beautiful soul. But then all your songs you talk about how the thing behind her is amazing.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's like my alter ego, It's like nice little booty.
So you're a butt guy?
I'm a butt guy.
Yeah, we could tell every song.
I try to squeeze it into as many songs as possible.
The thing you got behind you is amazing.
I think after the second song with Leave In and then Body Language, it was like, all right, enough about singing about her ass. You can like a beautiful soul and a butt. They're not mutually exclusive.
Honestly, put that on my tombstone.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to therapy?
Yeah, totally. I think everyone should do therapy. My wife would probably like it if I went a little more consistently. Love you, honey.
I like breaks because you have to try it out on your own. Like you have to like raw dog life without a therapist and then be like, oh no, I need them.
And sometimes the wall just needs a hole in it, before you realize that.
Wait, that was the most manly thing I've ever heard. I want a beautiful soul, a girl with an ass, and occasionally punch a wall.
I'm going to leave that one there.
And scene. How many tampons does a woman use during the week of her period?
I guess it depends. Depends on the flow.
If she has a wide set vagina or not?
I would say 8.
A day?
Oh, a day. Maybe 2.
Okay.
Is that right?
Okay.
Isn't it different for everyone?
Honestly, he's doing really well. When did you decide to stop parting your hair to the side? Like, that was iconic.
Side right now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's more coiffed.
It's more coiffed. I go through different phases.
What is your skincare routine?
What is that stuff called that you put on that sort of slightly burns your skin?
Retinol?
Retinol. He's a retinol too.
A man in STEM. Also, how are we at the time where Jesse McCartney has to use retinol?
Because I'm 37.
Yes, I was really angry at my husband, Bill. I found out, this will be surprising, but it's true, when I found out he wasn't having an affair. Because I went to a psychic, at a party psychic, and she said, your husband's having an affair, described the woman who sounded a lot like the woman he dated before me. She's in New Jersey. He's spending money on this. He's seeing her always driving you to New Jersey when you're at work. It was so clear that I wanted to kill him. So I hired, of course, an FBI agent for the FBI agent.
This is amazing.
For a week, and he followed him around, took pictures, sent me the pictures. They send not little pictures. They print out these big black and white slides like you see in the old movies, I swear to God.
It's hanging all over your bedroom with like red lines and
I
stuff.
spent a week hating my husband. I felt terrible, but he deserved it for sure. And then the guy came back to me, and he said, you know what? He's having an affair with Circuit City on Route 4, New Jersey. He's not like an alcoholic, but he's addicted to buying electronic stuff. He puts it in the trunk of his car. He has office. I went down, was loaded with it in closets. He was addicted to electronics. But was I angry with him? An affair would have been, I guess, more normal.
You're like, I prefer it was with a vagina.
I think I would. I would just say, cut it out.
You're like, now I just know that you're a nerd who's financially irresponsible.
Yeah, I took his credit cards away and straightened them out. 6 months with no credit cards. And then he was fine. He was cured.
Well,
He just had to be caught.